Okay, now listen. First term is contingency. Contingency means what? If a proposition has the combination of 0 and 1 in its truth table column, I'm highlighting this word, truth table column, then it is called contingency. Here you write, then it is called contingency. It means what? If a proposition has the combination of 0 and 1 in its truth table column. Truth table column means the last column. Here we have made many truth tables now. See this. This last column is called truth table column. Okay. Actually, this truth table is for what? This truth table is for biconditional. Okay, coming back. See, this is the truth table of conjunction and. So this last column, I'm talking about this last column. This last column is called truth table column. This is not truth table, this is truth table column. Since this is the truth table, here we have drawn for conjunction. So the इसका जो truth table column है वो क्या है? ये जो last column है उसको truth table column बोलते हैं. So you can see here we have discussed 5 truth tables: truth table of conjunction, truth table of disjunction, truth table of negation, and all. So you can see in each and every truth table column, मतलब सबके last वाले column में, you can see there is a combination of 0 and 1 both. 0 और 1 दोनों है. Here you can see that this is it has combination of 0 and 1. Each and every truth table column means जो final output वाला column है उसमें जो values हैं वो 0 और 1 का combination है. So such propositions are called contingencies. Again, coming back to the definition, if a proposition has a combination of 0 and 1 in its truth table column, यहाँ पर सिर्फ truth table लिखोगे तो गलत हो जाएगा. In its truth table column, what is the truth table column? The last column in which you are writing the final result. Output वाला column जो होता है, that is called truth table column. And if that truth table column has the combination of 0 and 1, then it is called contingency. Got it? Second, tautology. Tautology means if a proposition has only ones in its truth table column, मतलब इसका जो truth table वाले column है उसका सिर्फ 1 1 1 1 1 आता है. It means that proposition is called tautology. Okay, so उस examples अभी आएंगे सामने कभी, अभी हम discuss करेंगे तो. So sometimes you may have such propositions for that the result will be only 1. For in that truth table column you will have only ones. So that such propositions are called tautology. And third is contradiction. If a proposition has only zeros, okay, sometimes you may have such proposition also in which that last column, the output column will have only zeros. It also happens. So such propositions are called contradiction. Such propositions are called contradiction. Okay. So again, I'm repeating, contingency means the combination of 0 and 1 in truth table column. Tautology only once. True for tautology, 1 for true. The tautology in this the truth table column will have only ones, and in contradiction the truth table column will have only zeros. Is it clear? See, converse, inverse, and contrapositive. These terms are also connected with each other, and these 3 terms are used for conditional proposition. Conditional proposition का मतलब ये जो P implies Q. Such propositions are called conditional propositions. So this is for that only. Converse, inverse, and contrapositive. तीनों connected हैं, ध्यान देना. So here, the converse of a conditional proposition is obtained by interchanging antecedent and consequent. As I told, this part is called, in conditional proposition, this part is called antecedent. Okay, and this part is called consequent. Consequent. This part is called antecedent. Accident नहीं ना सुना दे रहा किसी को. This is called antecedent. This is called consequent. Okay. So by interchanging, if you have a conditional proposition P implies Q, so the converse of this P implies Q will be Q implies P. Only we interchange the antecedent and consequent to find the converse of the conditional proposition. For example, it is given. For example, the converse of P implies Q is what? Q implies P. Okay. Then second term, inverse. If a proposition is P implies Q, so the inverse of this will be obtained by converting, just by negating both. Negating both means negating antecedent and consequent, means the inverse of P implies Q will be P dash, that is for negation, you know, implies Q dash. No interchange in this. Here we negate antecedent as well as consequent. दोनों को हम negate कर देते हैं. Complement. That is also called complement. And the third is contrapositive. The contrapositive of a proposition is obtained by interchanging as well as negating. मतलब उसमें हम contrapositive में हम interchange भी करेंगे antecedent और consequent को interchange भी करेंगे और उन दोनों को negate भी करेंगे, both. So contrapositive of a conditional proposition will be obtained by negating and interchanging both. Contrapositive will be what? Q dash implies P dash. Q dash implies P dash. Contrapositive होगा P implies Q का. Okay. So again I'm repeating, converse by interchanging antecedent and consequent, inverse by negating both, and in contrapositive we do both, we interchange and we negate them. दोनों काम करते हैं contrapositive में. Okay. Let me explain with one example. Such question you may have. So I'm going to explain that also. Listen carefully. Consider the value of proposition P is it is raining. मान लेते हैं कि कोई statement है, it is raining. And second statement is what? The weather is cloudy. No, it is raining. And consider the Q is it is cloudy. Okay, whether it's cloudy or it is cloudy. Okay. So if it is P implies Q will be what? If P is it is raining, Q is it is cloudy. Consider this is the statement. So P implies Q will be what? What the meaning of P implies Q? It will be if it is raining, if it is raining. What is P here? P is it is raining. So if P, then Q. If it is raining, then it is cloudy. Whether it's cloudy or it is cloudy, jo bhi ho. And this is a conditional proposition. The converse of this will be what? Converse. Converse will be what? Q implies P. Will be what now? If
it is cloudy.
If it is cloudy, good. Then
it is raining.
Then it is raining. Then it is raining. This will be converse of this proposition, conditional proposition. And the third, inverse. If you want to find the inverse
Sir,
will be what?
It is not cloudy when it is not raining.
This will be P dash implies Q dash. That's good. It will be if dash means negation. So if it is not raining, if it is not raining, if it is not raining, then it is not
cloudy.
Okay, such question you may have. So इसको हम explain कर दिए. And then third, if you want to find the contrapositive of this conditional proposition, contrapositive. Contrapositive will be Q dash implies P dash. Negation, interchanging, both. So if it is
Not
Not
cloudy.
cloudy.
if it is not cloudy, if it is
Then it is not rain.
not cloudy, okay, good.
Then it is
Then
not
it is
raining.
not rain.
And then it is
Not
not raining. So this is the contrapositive. Converse, inverse, and contrapositive. So this may you may have this question like this: ki if it is raining and if it is cloudy, you may have to write these statements, or you may have to write like this. So any question you may have. So I think it's not too difficult. ये reasoning type की चीजें हैं, समझ में आ रहा होगा.